We are now going to place a sketched feature. We're going to do a cutout extruded all the way through this raised area we just created. We're going to come over and we're going to left click on Sketch 2D. We're going to come back and we're going to pick the top of this surface plane. And when it brings it in, you'll notice that we have a center mark in the middle of the circle that we've created. And so we're now going to go up and we're going to left click on circle, and we're going to come down until that center mark is green and left click. Now I'm going to pull out, and I can enter the diameter. In this case needs to be 30, so I'm going to put in 30 and hit enter. And now I have a circle with a diameter of 30. I'm going to come up and finish the sketch. Now I'm ready to go up to extrude. I want to pick the profile of inside circle sketch I just created. I want to come down and I want to reverse the direction. And when I do, the blue turns on for the cut. I'm going to come up to distance, use the arrow down, and click on all. Now I'm going to hit OK. And this creates the circle through. We're going to move this around. I'm going to click on the top, and you'll notice that it's through the object. I'm going to position the object back. And now we're going to create a hole feature. It's called to place a feature in this surface. From the 3D world, we have several things that we can do, and they're up here under Modify. And here we're going to go into the hole. We're going to left click on hole, and it opens a box for us. And we have different types of holes that we can select. One is countersink, one is spot face, one is counter bore, and the other is just a drilled hole. In this case, we want a drilled hole. We can create this from a sketch, from a linear, from a concentric, or an on point. I want to come in and I want to left click on linear. It now comes down and says pick the face. You'll notice that the blue is lit up, and this is the face that I want to use. So I'm going to come over on this surface and left click that face. Now it's asking me how wide across that I want this. I'm going to come in and I'm going to set this surface at 20. That's the opening across. Now I'm going to place this on the references. I'm going to come and I'm going to click on the reference 1 arrow, and I'm going to pick either this side edge or this side edge, and it tells me that I want to set the distance to the center of this circle at half of the 50 across. So I'm going to change this, and I'm going to make it 25. And then I'm going to come down and I'm going to click on this lower edge because it's asking me up here for my reference 2. So I left click on here, and the distance of this from this edge is going to be 30. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to come up on this drop down and I'm going to click OK. And this places the hole that we needed. You could have done this by going in the sketch mode, drawing you a circle, position it, and then cutting it out. But this is just a way in the 3D world to accomplish this.